Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. So hey, in today's video, I want to share with you how you could become a millionaire. Yes, that you could have $1 million in net worth over a 30-year time period, and to do it the easy way. And when I say the easy way or the lazy way, is going to be that it's because it does not require you having to, track different stocks or, look at stock charts or worry about the day-to-day news. But basically, it just requires one thing on your part, and that's just that you stay dedicated and just that you invest consistently over a 30-year time period, your income each and every month. And over a 30-year period, at the end of that 30-year period, you're going to have $1 million in your portfolio. So if that sounds good to you and you want to go ahead and become a millionaire, the low effort, low stress, the easy way, or the lazy way, in other words, be sure to go ahead and stay tuned and watch this video all the way through so you can find out how to become a millionaire the easy and the lazy way. So with that being said, find that thumbs up button on this video, give that thumbs up button a tap for me. It really helps out my channel, and let's go ahead and get right into the video. All right, you guys, so I know you guys are anxious and excited to learn how to become a millionaire the easy way, the low stress and the low effort way. So in other words, the lazy method. So first things first, you gotta have an investing account. If you do not have an investing brokerage account, sign up for an investing brokerage account, open up one. I'm not going to make any recommendations of what company for you to, sign up and open your investing brokerage account with. I personally use E-Trade. That doesn't mean you need to. You could just, do a quick Google search for different investing brokerage accounts, find the one that you like the best, go ahead, sign up, open up your investing brokerage account, and then we'll go ahead and move on to step 2, because you can't go to step 2 without having an investing brokerage account. Because how are you going to invest in stocks or index funds or anything else like that without having, the company that's going to allow you to be able to do that? So like I said, step 1, go ahead, open up your investing brokerage account. So now we're going to move on to step 2. So for step 2 is we're going to start making the actual investment itself. And for this lazy method, we're not going to be buying individual stocks or things like that. What we're going to do is we're going to invest our money consistently, month after month, in an index fund. And for those of you that are watching this video that are not familiar what index funds are, well, index funds are basically just groups or baskets of investments. And the particular group or basket of companies that we're looking at is the index fund that we're looking at. It's the symbol that I personally invest in is Swppx. And that index fund is basically an index fund that tracks the performance of the S&P 500. So what is the S&P 500? The S&P 500 is basically the largest 500 companies here in America. So by us investing in the Swppx index fund, we're basically going to get the returns, the average returns, if you had invested into all those 500, largest companies here in America. And instead of trying to invest in each and every one of those 500 companies, instead, that would be a very expensive process. So companies have made it in a much easier, simplified way of you being able to get the returns and get the diversification of investing into all those 500 companies without having to invest in each and every one of them separately. They've created these baskets or groups of investments that are called index funds. And this particular one that, I personally invest in is the Swppx index fund. And like I said, it tracks the performance of the S&P 500 because that's what we're trying to do. Now, you do not have to invest in the Swppx index fund. There's other index funds that track the performance of the S&P 500. So if you rather use one of those, feel free, go ahead, go ahead and invest in your brokerage account with whatever index fund that you want. But this method is still going to work the same, but I just particularly like that index fund, the Swppx. I personally, like I said, I invest my money into that each and every month, and I'm very pleased with the results. I think it's a very, great index fund. It gets me really nice returns over a long period of time, and I'm happy with that. So I'm just sharing that with you guys. I'm not saying you have to use the same index fund as me. You can find another one, and if you think that one's better, you go ahead and invest your money each and every month into that index fund for yourself. You will still accomplish the goal the same way, because I'm sure if you use that index fund, you're going to still get very similar returns. It's just going to be a different index fund that's probably managed by a different company. So anyways, without carrying on any more about that, so we're going to go ahead and select the index fund that we're going to contribute our money into each and every month. So in this case, for the sake of the video, and I'm just going to refer to myself for the example, I invest in the Swppx index fund. And so let's assume you were going to do the same thing. You were going to invest. You're going to start off with $100. Like, that's what you're going to start off with. So right in the beginning, day one, you open up your account, you deposit $100. You're like, okay, I'm going to start investing. So you start off with $100 invested into the Swppx index fund. And then each and every month for the next 30 years, you're going to contribute and you're going to invest $500 a month. And I know you might be saying, hey man, you know, $500, like, it's not, you know, a little bit of money, you know, that's going to take, you know, some, you know, sacrificing on my part. I'm gonna have to cut back, things like that. Like, you know, I'm gonna have to tighten down. Well, that's what it's gonna take. If you want to become a millionaire, it's gonna take, you know, some type of sacrifice, some type of cutting back, because you're gonna have to commit some money financially upfront in order to invest and just build that, you know, millionaire net worth. Because, you know, if it was easy, everybody would do it, you know, just everybody would be a millionaire. So it's gonna take some, you know, it's gonna take something on your part, you know, whether that's cutting back a little bit or, you know, not spending quite as much as you normally would, so you have some more money to invest. But nevertheless, it's going to require that you invest $500 a month for the next 30 years. And then you're going to, by investing in that Swppx index fund, you're going to average a 10% annual rate of return over that 30-year period. So you're not going to get 10% a month, you know, or 10% every other month. You're not even necessarily going to get 10% every single year. You know, you might have some years that you're gaining, you know, 20 or 30%, and then another year you might be down 10%, but averaged over the 30-year period, you're going to get an average annual rate of return of 10% per year. And with that, with you consistently investing your $500 a month and then averaging over that 30-year period, the 10% annual rate of return, at the end of that 30-year period, you're going to be at $988,000. So you're going to be just shy of that $1 million mark. And I know there's going to be some of you guys who are going to watch the video and then you're going to comment something like, whoa, I thought you said I'm going to be a millionaire. I thought you said I'm going to have $1 million. $988,000 is not a million. No, it's not exactly $1 million, you know, but I just, for the sake of the video, wanted to find some nice round numbers that I could just use in this case. And $500 was a lot better sounding than saying $525 or $550. Like, I just could just, you know, use $500 as a simple, nice number. And if you guys want that exact, you know, $1 million or just a tad bit over, you could, like I said, you could just invest $525 or $550 or even go as far as $600 a month, and you're going to be, you know, over that $1 million mark. So, you know, I understand you guys are going to comment that. Go ahead, comment down in the comment section below whatever you want to say about the, you know, being under the 100 million or being under the $1 million mark. So, but that is how you're going to do it. You're going to basically, you know, when it's all said and done, you're going to open an investing brokerage account. You're going to invest. You're going to start off with $100, and then you're going to invest consistently month after month for the next 30 years. You're going to invest $500 a month. You're going to average an annual rate of return of 10% per year. And at the end of that 30-year period, you're going to have $988,000. And I mean, that's going to be awesome, because you're like, hey, I didn't have to do any work. I didn't have to, you know, stress whatsoever. I didn't worry. I just, like clockwork, I set it up on autopilot. It's on automatic. It just, you know, from your checking account to your investing account, they just automatically deduct the $500. They do the transaction for you. They purchase the shares of your index fund for you. You just keep on living your life. You keep doing what you're, you know, whatever you're doing, going to work, going on vacation, having fun, enjoying your life, doing your thing, you know, smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm, all of those things. And never in the back of your mind are you having to worry or, you know, stress about your investments, how they're doing day to day, how they're doing, you know, at all. You just focus on living your life, doing your thing, and then at the end of that 30-year period, you're gonna look and check in and realize like, hey, you know, I'm sitting on a nice pile of cash. I'm sitting on $988,000. And it's like, and it's just because you invested consistently over a long period of time and allowed your money to just compound for you, you know, over that 30-year time period. So now you guys know how you can become a millionaire, the low stress, the easy way, the lazy way, because it took very, very little, you know, effort on your part. All that it required was that you just made the decision, the choice that you wanted to become a millionaire. Then you committed by signing up and opening a brokerage account and then deciding to invest that $500 each and every single month over the next 30-year period. And then as a result, by you making that choice, you ended up with that $988,000. So basically you became a millionaire simply because you made the choice to say that's what you wanted to have in your life, and then you took the necessary steps to get that. So now you guys know how to become a millionaire, the easy, low effort, low stress, you know, the low effort way, the lazy way, basically. I hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, smash that thumbs up button for me. If you enjoy this type of content, smash that red subscribe button as well. Turn on the notification bell as well so YouTube will notify you each and every time I upload a video. I upload videos every single Monday at 3 p.m. West Coast time. Thank you guys so much for watching.